What's up, everybody? In today's video for yet another zombie survivor, we're going to be going for the achievement survive 10 minutes without using any skills, except we're going to do it a little bit differently and we're going to do the entire run. So before they updated this, they put out a patch a little bit before release. This used to be survive an entire run, and then they recently changed it to only having to survive 10 minutes. But we're going to make it interesting and try to do a full run and survive without using any abilities. So we're going to do a full weapon run. For my upgrades, we're going to run full health because obviously we want as much survivability as possible. We're putting a point into here because we need to put points in here to get to the bottom trees. We're going to do full weapon damage, obviously, because it's a weapon run. We're putting 1 point in here because we want to get the upgrade trees down there. We're doing full movement speed because having movement speed in this game is critical. We're doing 1 in armor. We're doing 1 in here. We're only doing this because you have to put a point in here to, it's not super clear, but you do have to put a point into the previous ability to get to the next ability. So you're going to see a lot of these with just 1. These aren't here for any reason other than to get to the next tree. We're going to do weapons have increased fire rate. So we're basically hitting all the weapon abilities. We're putting 1 point in here, 1 point in here. Then we're going to put 3 points into the rerolls so we can get more rerolls so we can reroll our abilities. We're going to put 3 points into banishing an upgrade. So when you banish an upgrade, it won't show up on your upgrade list anymore. So we can basically try to banish our abilities. We can banish 3 abilities so they won't show up anymore. So hopefully that increases our odds of just getting more weapon upgrades. Then we're going to do the full 15% chance to dodge. We're going to do the health regenerate slowly to max because you want, in this game, you definitely want to get max ability healing, especially since we're not going to be able to use abilities. So we're not going to be able to use the medic to help us heal and things like that. Then we're going to do 3 points in critical hit chance, 3 points in critical hit damage, and then 3 points in increase reload speed. So I'm obviously really high level. I think I have 150 total training points. So you might not be able to do all these upgrades, but I would focus on doing, if you're early in the levels, I would definitely focus on doing weapon damage, movement speed, and then probably health. Movement speed is really critical in trying to survive longer. But let's get started. And so, believe it or not, we're actually going to start off with the medic. The medic probably has the weakest early game when it comes to weapons, but she has, you can see we've unlocked it over here. We have an ice flask. So we're going to try to upgrade her weapon to the ice flask as quickly as possible. And then we'll pick up other characters like the engineer and then probably tank or SWAT. But we're going to focus on the medic first. Surprisingly, I know. Out of all the classes to pick, why pick the medic? Well, you'll soon see. So she's going to... This is where the movement speed is going to come into effect. Because if you don't have high movement speed, I wouldn't necessarily recommend starting off with this character. I would definitely start off with the engineer otherwise. Upgrade the engineer to get his Tesla weapon, which is really, really good. The Tesla weapon is awesome. Or you can start off with the SWAT character, because the SWAT character, I think it's for their team ability, he gets increased reload speed, which is pretty nice. But I'm picking her because I want the ice flask as soon as possible, because we're not going to have any survivability since we're not going to have any abilities. We're not going to have anything to shield us. We're not going to have anything to help us mitigate damage or things like that other than our upgrades. So I want to get her for her CC ability. But you can see how weak she is. She does not do a lot of damage. She has okay weapons as a support character. So if you were to get someone else, her handgun is incredibly weak. It's incredibly weak. It's by far the weakest starting weapon in the game. But once you're able to at least upgrade her to her, I forget what it's called. It's not the stim pack. We'll see it here soon. Let's come get this upgrade over here. So we're gonna try to pick anything that does movement speed. So these are two really good ones. We're gonna go with this because I definitely want the movement speed, and it obviously has the weapon fire rate increase, so that's a good one. And all these upgrades you see, you might not have those because you're gonna have to unlock them by playing the game and getting all the achievements, because the more achievements you do, the more you're gonna see. Okay, and we're actually gonna liberate because I want to keep upgrading her. See, so here's her syringe gun. So what this does is it's gonna shoot a syringe into them, and it does damage over time. But if they die while under the effects, it'll explode, and then that infection will pass on to the next guy. So see how that guy in the back was infected by it? So as long as you're able to keep chaining your kills with this, you'll keep infecting everybody with this serum, and the serum will spread and they'll just keep blowing up. It's not good solo. This is not a good solo gun, but if you're playing with, if you're picking the medic up with your second or third character, it's not a bad idea to upgrade to the syringe, because look, we're chaining off all of these explosions, but she also can't kill them fast enough to to keep it chained. Okay, okay, so we don't have any of these, so we're gonna banish. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter which one we banish. We'll banish stim pack. So now stim pack's gonna be gone. We're not gonna see stim pack anymore. While under 20% health increase, while under 20% health increases the armor by 30% for that duration. Sure. We'll go for as much survivability as we can get. So the goal with her is we're gonna get her ice flask as soon as we can. That's what I'm trying to get here, an ice flask. The only problem is she doesn't kill very quick, so we're not getting a ton of experience. So let's come get this liberate. Okay, good. We got another syringe upgrade. So the reason I'm liberating is because I want to make sure I get her ice flask. If we pick up another character, then we're going to start seeing their upgrade abilities also. So it's going to decrease our chances of seeing upgrades for our medic, because now we're going to be seeing our medic and the other classes, and the other class is going to have 5 or 6 upgrades, and so the odds of us seeing a weapon upgrade for the medic is getting substantially lower. So if you're shooting for a particular upgrade for a weapon or an ability right away, I would just recommend doing the liberating, right? Just do the liberating a couple times, get the ability you want to what level you want, and then start picking up characters. Okay, critical damage, magnet range. Okay, we'll do critical damage and weapon fire rate. Okay, let's start circling around to see if we can pick up some more of these experience points. Okay, good, another syringe gun. So that's good, we're almost there. And again, we have the 25% extra movement speed, so we're moving really quickly through these mobs. Okay, let's get our upgrade. Okay, we'll liberate again. Okay, we got, all right, this is it, the last syringe gun. So next one, so now we have the option. You'll see when we do our upgrades, she can actually upgrade this to a syringe flask, which is similar to this, except it throws a flask and it does an AoE splash now. But she can also get an ice flask, which will freeze everybody. So you can see she does not do a lot of damage. We're hardly doing anything on this boss. But that's fine, because we're just looking to survive. We're not looking to kill right now. Okay, we're kind of waiting for another liberate. We'll just kind of circle around and pick up the few upgrades that we can get. Okay, freezing flask, perfect. Okay, so here you go. These are your two options. There's the antidote flask and then there's the freezing flask. This one, I just prefer this one because of the CC. This one is better for killing, obviously, because we're basically shooting our syringe into an AoE, but now we're gonna be throwing flask. Okay, and now we'll also, okay, we're definitely gonna pick up the movement speed. Okay, so now we'll start picking up people. Let's see, look at this. We're gonna be freezing everybody that comes in chasing us. Okay, so now let's pick up our other character. Hopefully we see an engineer, because that's the character I want next. If not, we are gonna pick up another character though. Unless it's the two I don't want, the hunter and the ghost. Okay, that's fine. We'll get the tank. The tank starts off with a shotgun. If you're able to upgrade the tank to a minigun or a rocket launcher, it's really good. So you can see we're already doing a lot more damage with just the low level shotgun. So there we go. Now we can kind of start killing them. Again, we still only have a level 1 shotgun, so look at this. It just freezes so many of them. It's so good. That's why we went straight for that. I mean, you could get it later too if you wanted to pick up one of the other characters first and upgrade their guns, but it just makes it harder. Because like I said, you're gonna be getting everybody's abilities mixed into one now. All right, maximum health. Let's do maximum health. Oh, there's a lot over here. Okay, let's pick up all this. All right, upgrade the shotgun. Oh, there was a bunch up here too. Let's get all this. Okay, we can't do any of these, so we're gonna banish. Guess it doesn't matter. Well, no, let's do the rerolls first. Perfect. Because the banished actually doesn't let us select an upgrade. Okay, I don't know. I guess we can, if I see the engineer here, we'll pick him up. Otherwise, we're gonna do the liberate. We're gonna liberate him. Oh, oh, never mind. We didn't get it. Okay, we'll do a reroll. Okay, we're gonna upgrade. We're gonna keep upgrading the shotgun to at least the double shotgun, and then we'll see from there what we want to upgrade. Unfortunately, I didn't get that liberate because there's too many guys. We should be able to get it here though. Okay, we're gonna liberate this. Okay, now we're gonna get the double barrel shotgun. So it's similar to the shotgun, except now he's gonna do a double blast. His next upgrade will be, you can either pick between a minigun or a rocket launcher. Both I think are pretty good. I don't think you can go wrong with either. I guess it depends what you want to do, either high damage or high rate of fire. Okay, there's going to be a blue magnet down here and an upgrade. Okay, let's do... Ooh, none of these are good. We'll re-roll. Weapon damage while standing still. I mean, I don't really ever want to stand still, but sure, let's just do it. Most of the standing still is probably fine if you have some abilities. I don't know how well it is with just the guns. Okay, so let's do freezing flask. Reroll. So I guess we'll keep re-rolling until we can't, and then we'll start banishing. So I think our next upgrade for our tank is going to be it's going to be the minigun, or maybe we'll do the rocket launcher because she'll be able to freeze everybody, and then maybe we can hit them with the rocket launcher. We're still not seeing the guy we want though. I want the engineer. Okay, reroll. Okay. Ooh, freezing flask. The final upgrade. We'll go with the double barrel shotgun though, because I want to try to get to the next upgrade. See, now we're starting to do big damage. Now we're starting to get a lot more kills with this double shotgun. And we can actually kill the bosses, which is nice. The CC works on the bosses. So in the very end, we're going to see a ton of these executioner guys chasing us, or whatever you want to call them. I guess they're executioners, or I don't know what they are. But a lot of these guys are going to be chasing us. And so her CC works really well on them. Alright, this is it, the last upgrade for the double barrel shotgun. I do kind of want to get another character because I think we'll get a little bit more max health. Okay, there's a nice health pickup. But I want the engineer. However, if we don't see the engineer, maybe I'll pick up SWAT. Health bonuses, 25% weapon fire rate. Okay, we'll get him. Okay, good. Engineer. So the engineer will have this taser, which is another good CC ability, but it also does relatively decent damage. If we can upgrade this to the Tesla, that's when we'll be rolling, because then it acts as a chain lightning. Right now, he's only tasing one person per shot, but if we can upgrade this to the Tesla, oh come on, I'm not getting that. Then we'll be seeing some really good CC and extra damage from him. All right, health. This is going to be a heal. We don't need a heal. I guess we could take the critical. We don't have any more rerolls, so we'll just take this one. Okay, so this is the last upgrade for freezing flask. So his taser definitely puts in a little work. I don't know if we're going to be able to see the Tesla upgrade, but that's fine. Oh, man. Okay. I mean, I guess we'll go... I kind of wanted the minigun, but we'll do the rocket launcher, because I don't know how many more opportunities we're going to see. So we'll take the rocket launcher. We have a good mix now. We're gonna have 2 CC abilities with the taser. The taser does decent damage, and then we're gonna have a high damage output with the rocket launcher. And we did survive our 10 minutes, by the way. I wasn't paying attention to the time, but we survived our 10 minutes. Each run lasts 20 minutes. See, now we're just starting to wreck. We're doing pretty good damage. Okay. Oh man, the SOS is way up there. Opposite of our cycle. That's dicey. I don't think I'm gonna get that. Obviously, the longer you survive, the bigger the hordes are. So it's gonna be a little tough. Let's see if we can get this liberate though. Oh, we should be able to get this. Okay, dodge or weapon damage and fire rate. We'll get our liberate. We have to pick rocket launcher, that's good. And now we kind of got what we want. We got our ice flask, we got our rocket launcher, and so now we're just going to try to survive. We have to survive about 5 more minutes. We're going to take the health regeneration. We actually don't have a ton of health regeneration. Other than our upgrades from when we started the game. Let's see if we can drain that guy. Oh man, not quite. There we go. Let's get our super speed. Okay, let's come down here, get our liberated upgrade. We should be able to get this. Yep, no problem. Okay, unfortunately we have to banish, so we're not going to get anything right here. So we'll banish it doesn't matter, the PhD. It's going to be harder for us to see the weapon upgrades now. Because I think I might have her flask fully upgraded, so that's not going to show up anymore. And so now we basically just have rocket launcher and taser, but we also have everybody's abilities. So everybody else's abilities are going to get mixed in with these. Okay, let's get this killing frenzy. We only have about 3.5 minutes left. I'm pretty sure we're not going to see the Tesla, unfortunately. I think I need 3 or 4 more upgrades. Oh no. I really wanted that too. Because that's the only way we're gonna get our health increases. Is with those chests. All right, we should be able to get this. All right, another rocket launcher. Good. Let's see. Weapon damage and armor. That's good. So whenever you upgrade the rocket launcher, you see he just starts shooting more. Okay, let's do a banish. We'll do the bombing strike. Okay, we'll get this. Hopefully health regen. Max health, that's fine. Good. Max health, 150. The Tesla would be really nice right now. It would definitely be super helpful to have a little bit more CC and that extra damage. But the flask and the rocket launcher should be enough. Because soon we're going to start seeing... You're going to start seeing just an insane amount of bosses spawn. These executioner guys, we're going to see them basically non-stop until the end of the run. So if we get caught in a pack like we just did, we're in huge trouble. Let's pick up this health. Hopefully we can get to this liberate too. I'm not going to risk it too much for it, but we did get it. Okay. Recycle. Okay, now here's where it becomes curious. What happens if I get another level up? I'm not going to be able to get rid of the abilities. Interesting. Maybe that's why they changed it to 10 minutes. I bet you that's why they changed it, because maybe it's not possible. Because once we get rid of all those, we're not going to be able to, if there's no weapon upgrade there, we're not going to be able to change them. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense why they changed it to 10 minutes then. We only have to survive a minute longer though, and I think we're fine without getting another. I'm just going to try to avoid picking up these, these experience points. Look at this. See, we're just freezing them. Like the bosses can't even get close to us. Because we're doing this ice flask, which is 100% the reason why we got that. Because look how many of them there are. There's 3 of them on screen right now, and there's 3 of them behind us. And so, just ice them. They can't get us. Look at this. If you don't have enough movement speed, they're going to be catching up to you this whole time. They're going to be right in your face the whole time. All right, there it is, 20 minutes. GG's. That would have been so funny if I died right there in that poison. All right, there's a successful successful run. So, as you can see, we only had our weapons. We had our handgun, syringe gun, then our freezing flask. Freezing flask actually did, I guess, well, no, I guess not a decent amount of damage, because if you're looking at DPS, it did really low DPS. Our rocket launcher definitely put in work. That was the last weapon we got, but it did the most DPS. Our double barrel shotgun actually did pretty good DPS though. And then we have the engineer who surprisingly had pretty decent DPS with such a low grade weapon. He was doing more DPS than our shotgun 4. So that's not bad. If you could imagine what his damage would be if we had the Tesla upgrade, which we unfortunately didn't get to see, but that's fine because we didn't need it because we had the medic with the freezing flask. And then we had the tank just doing insane damage with the rocket launcher. But that's it. That is our no ability run. We only did weapon upgrades the whole entire time. Please feel free to check out my other videos. I have a lot of videos on this game up. I really love playing this game. It's a lot of fun. It does get a little easy once you start powering everything up though. So hopefully there is a hardcore mode, which is probably what I will be doing videos on next. We'll try the hardcore mode, see if see how much more difficult that is. But thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.